President Trump issued a proclamation on Thursday to commemorate World AIDS Day and didn't mention the LGBT community a single time. Today, on World AIDS Day, we honor those who have lost their lives to AIDS, we celebrate the remarkable progress we have made in combating this disease, and we reaffirm our ongoing commitment to end AIDS as a public health threat, Trump said in the statement, which was signed and released. Since the beginning of the HIV/AIDS epidemic, more than 76 million people around the world have become infected with HIV and 35 million have died from AIDS, he added. On this day, we pray for all those living with HIV, and those who have lost loved ones to AIDS. World AIDS Day was founded in 1988 and takes place every year on December 1st. Mentioning members of the LGBT community, who were largely affected by the virus, was commonplace during Barack Obama's days in office, same with former President Bill Clinton. Certain individuals, including gay and bisexual men, black women and men, Latinos and Latinas, people who inject drugs, transgender women, young people, and people in the southern United States, are at greater risk for HIV, and we must target our efforts to reduce HIV-related health disparities and focus increased attention on highly vulnerable populations, Obama said in 2015. In 1993, Clinton wrote volunteers across America, members of local service organizations, church groups, gay and lesbian service organizations, and thousands of individuals have heard the summons to action and have given selflessly of the time and energy. Those who labor to hasten the end of this terrible epidemic deserve our deep appreciation and admiration. While Trump's disregard of the LGBT community sparked outrage on Thursday, he's not the first president to do so. Bush 43 also left them out completely during both his terms. Still, the move left social media users steaming, including Democratic National Committee spokesperson Joel Kasnetz, who called it downright insulting. In his first year in office, Trump hasn't missed an opportunity to be cruel to the LGBTQ community and the millions living with HIV all over the world, Kasnetz tweeted. Trying to erase LGBTQ people from the history of HIV/AIDS is another slap in the face. The LGBT advocacy group, Lambda Legal, said Trump's neglect was ultimately proof that the White House was not taking HIV/AIDS seriously. Not only did the White House statement on World AIDS Day fail to mention the population in which 2/3 of HIV cases in the U.S. occur, gay and bisexual men, it also failed to point out the disproportionate impact in communities of color, for gay and bisexual men of color, particularly young men of color, or for transgender women. Scott Skowetz, HIV/AIDS project director for Lambda Legal, seethed in a statement. It is estimated that at current rates, 1 in 2 black, gay and bisexual men in this country will be diagnosed with HIV in their lifetime. That is an appalling statistic that we cannot paper over with platitudes, he said. Simply put, HIV affects people in some communities more than others, and our federal government cannot turn a blind eye to that.